Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're leading by 6 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Right there, 54, right there.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And he'll get...
Hello? This is an urgent message. Bullcrap call.
This up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights.
Yes, we do.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard
line. The
Las
Las Vegas Raiders had 3-2 now after one of the biggest surprises of the season in Week 5. They go into Arrowhead and knock off the Chiefs 40-32, breaking the Chiefs' 13-game winning streak. And Charles, you were there for this one. Trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field.
How you been,
he
bro?
and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out, and instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks and no touchdown passes yet either. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver. In stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
42 yards.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go one more.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Going underneath here, the tight end DeVal. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season, and that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst,
it's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
McCaffrey on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
13 yards, first down, Panthers.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. A first down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's McCaffrey. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They're suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. McCaffrey on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
McCaffrey on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater to the right side and complete to Thomas. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Christian McCaffrey, last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And some room to work.
Bridgewater's pass intercepted by the Raiders. Sets up 1st down and goal.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Bridgewater's here, bro. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down 10 points.
Are you? Did you find any good ones?
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely in midfield. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Carl Nassib, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
First down, Raiders.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Gannon. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Gannon is caught at the 7-yard line. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jason Witten there to make the grab. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little over a minute to go in this first half. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Carr. His throw incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. That is caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Throwing on 1st down. Gannon going right side. He has Witten. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Gannon. That is caught at the 7. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown,
Jason Witten with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as they have taken the lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Richard on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. The final shot here before half for Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
14, Raiders 10.
Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Here now we look at Jason Witten. And what can they do to better account for him, because they haven't accounted for him well so far. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill.
Open man is Witten. Touchdown, Raiders.
Complete to
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Goff throwing complete to Kupp, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's good for an LA Rams.
Usually Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Taylor on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
Goff fakes the give to Brown. He'll throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And that will be incomplete as well.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
At their own 18.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 17. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 2nd and 9. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Gain of a yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sacked.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going deep for... It got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And taken right on the 30. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there, and it's second down.
Well, as we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season, but CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night, and then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally a Thursday night feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night, that feels like an old-school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now we'll have Andy Dalton at quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland, Pittsburgh, how great is this now to feel like it's the old AFC North battle with Cleveland fully in the fight?
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On second and 11 now. Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ingram. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
This is taken at about the 14. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
At their own
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And the Raiders have got him. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gannon. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll run on first down. George. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Number 80.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
And it's held in by Jared Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44, Breeze looking middle, and it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. On 1st down, George. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's George. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Andre Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're only down by a point. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here on first down. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settled in now 1st and 10. Fitzgerald's got it right side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At the 28-yard.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Here we go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
They'll run on 1st down. It's George. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On the Seahawks 23-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. George. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's George. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd and 6 at the Seahawks 13-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's George. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Seahawks 31.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 1. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss.
3rd down.
After a play like that, it should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Connor. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
12 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down and 12.
Coming to you, coming to you. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of 2
Well, they
yards.
certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
There he goes left side, and he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Ryan Switzer on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
For the Texans.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
The Raiders take over first.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Yeah, they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
He'll set up the throw from the gun.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Watson now to throw. Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No,
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 71 yards. As his guys have now moved out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 24.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
6-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
10, Raiders 7.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jack Youngblood in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now,
What up, Red? You caught me when I was just fixing to get off here. I'm trying to find out where my pack is. Where my card is. Not this one either. It's supposed to have an 89 overall. Well, I've already been on a little while. I'll be on for a few more minutes trying to figure this out. Watch it make me have to do another challenge to get it. This one's easy enough. We'll do this one real quick and see if it gives it to me.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Out of the backfield, he's got Malcolm Brown. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And I think he got it back. He did. So it was a great return, and they're able to maintain possession to keep the football.
At their own.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at the 45. He fakes the give here and looks to throw.
Damn it.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's gone. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On first down, Brown. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, there you have it, another challenge and another.
Oh, let's run back to my challenges and see if it gave it to me. Shit. There it is. That should be it right there. Get one of them. Josh Allen, huh? Kyler Murray. A lot of corners. Where's Miles Jack? But I got a 90 overall. Lawrence Taylor out there, I believe, at ROLB. Derek Carr. Haha. Fuck around. He checks all the boxes, don't he? He's a little better than Gannon. Yeah? Oh, I think I want that DK Metcalf. I'm gonna have to check it out, huh? Anytime you say that, it's always something I like. I think that's what I'm going to go with. This is DK Metcalf card. I think I'm going to make him my new number 2. I think I'm going to put Metcalf right here. move Fitzgerald over to where... Well... I don't even know. I might not even use Fitzgerald now. Alrighty. That's good enough for me for now. That didn't really boost me at all, did it? Alrighty, Red. Damn, it does suck. I'm sorry. Well, shit. I'm jumping off here. I'll be back later tonight.